Adidas is the latest company to hop on the woke train. Do not adjust your eyes. You are seeing that properly. I'm going to play that video really soon, but that is a man in a bathing suit, chest hair and all, but a bathing suit for women, modeling the women's line of bathing suits that Adidas is putting out there. After Miller Lite and Bud Light just went all in with the wokeness, faced criticism, may lose some revenue, may lose some money. Adidas, after watching what the beer companies have done, Adidas says, "Hold my beer. I'm about to go even harder." Ooh. After you see this video, that was poor choice of words. After you see this video, but let's go ahead and suffer through it together. Let's go ahead and suffer through it together. Yeah. So that happened, and there's related imagery with it as well. That's even worse. Like, I don't know if I need to bleep that out. I forget what the rules are. That probably needs to get bleeped out. Um yeah, so all of that happened, and all of that is happening. It is going just it is going beyond what is explainable. And this is all on the heels of President Joe Biden saying this on the International Day Against Homophobia, Biphobia, and Transphobia. I stand with the LGBTQI plus community or people around the world. Everyone is entitled to be treated with dignity, no matter whom they love or how they identify. Now, if one was attempting to be as charitable as possible, okay, that's a fair statement. But do you support this stuff? Can you logically, with a straight face, say that any of this is justifiable and makes logical sense? Like that this is a thing that we can look at what Bud Light is doing and what Miller Lite is doing, and just and look at what Adidas is now doing, and say that is this what support of a community, a minority group that are viewed as different in many circles? Is this what support of them should look like? A hairy chested man, a hairy chested man in a bathing suit with a bulge. Let me say that, a hairy chested man in a woman's bathing suit with a bulge being advertised in an Adidas commercial. Is that how, I mean, is that what we're gunning for? Is that what we're aiming for? Is that what equality looks like? Is that what Martin Luther King was talking about? Like, there's a such thing as a pump the brakes. That's an overreach. Being as charitable as possible and accepting that there are people that are here that are different, that have different orientation. Even if we accept all of that, okay? Are we literally going to say men are women and women are men, and it's no different a man in a woman's bathing suit with chest hair and a bulge than a woman in a bathing suit? Is it really no different? And are the feminists who fight for women's rights and women to have all of their things that they fought for, that they earned, that they deserve, and it's slowly but surely being given over to men? Men can win Woman of the Year. Like this, like, there's a sarcastic part of me that says, "Yeah, you kind of asked for this." A sarcastic part of me wants to just sit back and let me just see how this plays out. I've long had a running joke that I want Dwayne Wade's son, daughter, however it works. I'm confused. I've been saying that his biological male child, who's identifying and is accepted as a woman, I've long said, Yeah, let them in, let them in the WNBA. I've said that. Let that happen. Let's see how far this can go. Let's see how far this can go. So to when we look up one day and women's sports is just dominated by men, these same people are still going to have to sit there and look and say, nope, these are women. Nope, 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 nope. Don't say anything. Don't say anything. Because if you do, you're going to get called those dirty words that Joe Biden said in that tweet. If you say anything, you will be called all of those dirty words that Joe Biden said in that tweet. So don't say anything. You cannot say anything. If women's sports are completely dominated and taken over by men, oh, I'm at a legit loss for words with this one. I'm not even going to say that much else about it. This is just me breaking the news as I saw it. Adidas joined the woke train. They put a hairy man with a bulge in a women's bathing suit, and they're advertising this to who? The less than 0.01% of the biological male population who has desire to put that thing on. How does that make any practical sense at all? It's just basically signaling, dog whistling, not even dog whistling, bullhorning to everybody that, hey, look at me, look at us, look at my company. I'm woke. Look at me. That's literally all it is and all it's doing. It seems to me like people in that community would step up and say that, look, we want acceptance, we wanted to get married, we want kids to not get bullied, but this is going too far. Y'all are putting a bigger target on our back than what we ever claimed we had to begin with. It seems like somebody would step up and say that, at least. But let me know what you think in the comment sections. That's all I got on this one. And with that said, ladies and gentlemen, I am out of here. Peace. We gone.